There we go. Welcome back. As you can see, a lot of things are different. Can you tell? Can you tell? I don't know, can you tell? It's my hair, if you haven't noticed. It has been 2 days, yeah, two days since the Supernatural finale, and oh boy, do we have some stuff to get into. Yes, I am aware that my hair looks absolutely terrible. I showed my mom these pictures, and she gave me this, and she thinks it's okay. This is not okay. And if anyone actually thinks this looks good, you're as delusional as the people who think the Supernatural finale was actually good. It wasn't. Let us talk about Supernatural and season 15 and what led up to this. I actually wanted to make a video like of my reaction to 15-18, but I just couldn't, because for the next 2 weeks I was in complete denial. I genuinely thought that Cass wasn't dead and he's gonna come back. You know, him and Dean are gonna make up and everything's gonna be fine, and they're just gonna, you know, live their life, do whatever they want. Who knows? We had hope. We were clowning. We were going crazy. All right, okay. Let's start at the beginning. Let's just get into it. All right, is this working? Just put it there. Tonight is the finale of Supernatural. It is Thursday. It actually is on Friday for me. I'm currently getting ready to I'm preparing for the finale. Okay, I actually don't know how I'm gonna react to the finale. Depends on what the finale is gonna be. My lovely birds just asking for attention. Hi, Ryu. Hi. I really need to clean your cage. I'm not opening, I'm not, he does that thing where he asks me to open the cage. Oh, sorry. He asks me to open a cage and I just can't because I'm busy. First of all, I would like to mention how the season kind of looked like, in a way, that it was about Dean and Cass's relationship. It genuinely looked like something really, you know, something was gonna happen. It was obvious. Like, it just seemed like something was gonna happen. We were just waiting. We kept telling ourselves, no, it's not gonna happen. Clowning. We just like made all these like memes about clowns. I'm sorry about my birds. And then 3 episodes into season 15, I actually remember this. I was in school. I think it was November or October. I don't know. I remember I was in year 11. Corona was not a thing. It did not exist. We were living our best lives. Not me. I was in year 11. I was doing my GCSEs, which is a British exam you take at like the age of 16. That was cancelled later on. Anyways, it was that year. I remember watching the episode and then going to school and just basically broadcasting the fact that Dean and Castiel, although not together, have technically broken up, and the Instagram edits just came to buy. It was a mess. I remember I hated Dean for a good, until like episode 8. I remember just hating Dean. I just remember being really angry at Dean, and I was not okay. I just couldn't believe that people who technically aren't together, not a couple, not boyfriends, and they just broke up. That's a thing. And for the next couple episodes, Cass just wasn't with Dean. He was doing his own thing, and they didn't really talk to each other, and overall they just acted like a married couple. They were acting like my parents, basically. Then came the beloved episode 8 or 9. I'm a fake fan, oh dear. I remember we got the teaser for the episode, and everyone, of course, as you know, it's a job. Clownery is it's a job. It's in our blood. We keep doing it. I remember like looking at this scene, everyone said that he's gonna say, that he's gonna confess, I love you. He's gonna confess. That's what we were hoping for. Some people were like, no guys, stop. It was close. It was close. But yeah, that episode was really good. Honestly, the whole episode just felt like a fever dream. Dean and Cass have to go to purgatory to pick flowers. What the then just skip a couple episodes and a lot of bad fillers and stuff that genuinely doesn't matter to the plot, and they were just wasting episodes. I did not watch, I think, yeah, 15, 17. I think, yeah, I didn't watch episode 15, 17. I remember it was just like a really bad filler and I just didn't watch it. Supernatural really just wasted episodes on just random stuff. And it genuinely makes me angry because there could have been a lot of potential. There could have been actually good episodes, but no, they did not. Of course, as fans, we really wanted Misha to be in a lot of episodes because, you know, he's been on the show for 12 years. He's one of the main leads and we all love him. And usually when a show sees that their fan base likes the certain character a lot, what do? They put that character into the show even more. They give them, you know, more screen time, as you do, as you should. Supernatural is not like that. It is November 5th. It's the elections. Everyone is worried about Nevada, and we're all just waiting for Michigan. What was it? Pennsylvania? I don't know. We were all just waiting for them to turn blue, and everyone's checking Google and refreshing it every 10 seconds, and everyone's just anxious, and people back in like Nevada are just taking their sweet time counting each vote. They're just so slow. And out of nowhere, you know, season 15 episode 18 airs. I was still in very much back in my Yu-Gi-Oh phase. If you have watched, you know, my channel, I made a video about Yu-Gi-Oh. I actually have several videos that I filmed about Yu-Gi-Oh. I never got to post them. I actually had a video about me bleaching my hair and stuff. I never got to post those. I was still in my Yu-Gi-Oh phase. I was in my anime phase, so I didn't really pay attention that much to Supernatural stan Twitter. But I remember just like watching the episode, and oh boy, oh boy, it was something. There was a huge jump from 1518 and 1519. 1519, at the time, I considered one of the worst episodes in the show. It was so rushed, and the way they killed Chuck, well, took his powers away, it just didn't make sense. It was just so bad, and the fact that they even like barely mentioned Cass was just annoying. Now we did get at least a couple moments in the show where Dean is kind of, you know, mourning over Cass, but they kind of just showed it, didn't really say anything. A couple shots of, you know, Dean being drunk and Dean telling Chuck, hey, me and Sam will kill each other, but just bring Cass back. And also, Sam was really out of character. When Dean met up with Jack and Sam, and they said, hey, what's happening? Dean just said, yeah, Cass sacrificed himself for me. Jack at least showed some kind of emotion. Jack was sad. Jack was not okay. Sam just went, okay, let's move on. I'm sorry, I find it really hard to believe that Sam, you know, who was very good friends with Cass. Cass is also, you know, Sam's best friend. Even if Dean is kind of closer to Cass, I'm pretty sure Sam has some kind of, you know, a form of affection for Cass, you know, in his own way. But that was pathetic. The way they just made Sam go, oh, okay, Cass died? Alright, fair enough. Okay. Now I would, I guess, brush it off. Maybe because Sam was dealing with Eileen's death. Who knows? Now I was expecting some form of shock. What annoyed me the most was the ending. Jack became the new god in Supernatural. I was waiting, we were all waiting for Jack or Dean to say, hey, can you bring Cass back? You know, Cass, our best friend, your father figure, you know, Cass, Jack, can you bring Cass back? You've done it before, or you could at least try, you know, to bring him back, and nothing happened. Jack didn't mention Cass, Dean didn't mention Cass, and the episode just ended with like a really bad monologue of them just driving in baby again. They love the car. I swear, sometimes they love the car more than like the actual characters, and that was really annoying. Now, we pretended 1519 did not exist. We completely forgot about it, and we were like, nope, it's fine. Some new pictures from 1520 came, you know, like the promo pics, and my whole week was just me reading a lot of Tumblr and Twitter theories about why Cass is coming back, or like everyone thinking that the next episode is just like, you know, Dean or Jack, everyone like trying to save Cass, or, you know, something's gonna happen. And we were reading like articles about how the show is going to be focused on the family they've built around themselves, which, you know, is Cass and Eileen. So maybe Eileen will come back. We were just so hopeful. Towards the end, on like a day or two before the season finale, I was actually hopeful. There were so many theories, and I remember just reading this one Tumblr post where they said that there's literally no way for them to not ignore Cass's death. Like, the bare minimum that they could give us is Cass coming back to life and us seeing him on screen. They're pretending like this was like Avengers Endgame, and they were hiding Misha, and everyone was waiting for like Jared to, you know, spoil everything, and it was just this big, please shush. And it was just like this big moment of everyone just thinking, just being really hopeful that Misha's coming back, Cass is coming back, and something is gonna happen. Now, some people were actually expecting full-on a Dean Cass kiss. I did not expect anything. All I wanted was just a Cass and Dean reunion. Also, hopefully Dean reciprocating his feelings towards Cass, you know, as Cass literally died without anyone telling him that they loved him. And if that isn't the most evil thing ever, I don't know what is. Something I forgot to mention was that in 1519 we did hear Cass, but it was a phone call, and it was made by Lucifer himself. Like, the writers really didn't even try to hide how awful they are. They really basically just teased us. I remember seeing that scene and thinking Cass is actually back. He wasn't. And finally, episode 1520. So it's been a couple hours. I cleaned my room, mostly. I'm gonna try and go to sleep. It is currently 5:37, and yeah, I'm gonna just try to get some sleep because I have school, and yeah, this is not gonna be a good experience. I can just tell. Just gonna, and I may or may not apply clown makeup, who knows. Trying to think, should I put clown makeup on during, like, before the show and then take it off when something happens, or nothing happens and then I put it on? Who knows. I'm gonna go to sleep. In conclusion, the Supernatural finale ruined 15 years of character development. They treated Jensen and Misha very badly, especially Jensen towards the end. Misha, they've always treated Misha badly. They tried to kill him off, said that his scenes are disposable at some point in a panel. I can show it to you if you want later. Who did Jared's makeup? I just want to talk. If you think this looks good, you need to quit your makeup career, because that wig looks like from the dollar store. Same with the masks. These masks. No, it's the fact that they queer baited me and a lot of people from the community for 12 years, and they didn't even mention Cass in the finale. They didn't bring him up. They just... And the annoying thing is that they blame it on COVID. They blamed it on COVID. They did this at the end, and they blamed it on COVID. Misha wasn't here because of COVID. Yeah, no, I don't believe you. And there are a lot of people who are gonna tell me, no, how dare you talk badly about it, it's so good. Usually people who like the finale are the bi bros, because they got this scene, which if Supernatural was a normal show with a normal fandom, I wouldn't mind. This is a very nice scene. It shows how, you know, close they are as siblings. Perfectly fine. They're brothers. No. When I watched this scene, I was just thinking about how much the Winchesters and the White Bros would like this and use it out of context and keep bringing it up and completely just take it to like the next level. They did that. Supernatural did that, and I will never be okay with it. For the past 2 days, I've just been waking up and literally reality checking, like, so Supernatural finale happened and Dean died from a rusty nail. That's how Dean died, from a rusty nail. Even Jensen made fun of this. You know, one of the show's main quotes is that family doesn't end in blood. You know, it was always the message, and it was a really nice, you know, you can choose your own family, and that was a lie. Family, turns out family does end in blood. It just ended up being Sam and Dean again. Not the family they built around, it just ended up being Sam and Dean again. This show has been like my comfort show for years. I've lived off this show. I love this show. What the finale did to me was terrible. I can never watch the show again. I'm not even joking. I literally had audios and edits planned in my head for if Dean Cass was gonna come again. Yeah, I can never watch another Supernatural episode again, because I will literally only think about the ending and only the ending, because it's just gonna be painful. It was the same thing with 1518. Every time I look at a Cass scene, I just realize he's been in love with Dean this entire time, and he died for nothing. Literally, Cass saved his life for Dean, only for Dean, for 2 episodes later to get stabbed with this. He fought God and died with this. How can you be okay with that? And yet, and pretty much every Bibro and Westesty is like, no, that was a great ending. Dean died on the job as he should have. Dean wanted to live. For once, Dean actually wanted to live. He had a job application on, he had a dog. For once, he actually wanted to live his life. He did, but he just couldn't, because he got slapped by a... If that isn't like the most anticlimactic ending and just terrible in general, I don't know what is. Treating your audience like it, giving the most problematic part of the fandom, just feeding them like content and killing off your best characters, and just treating the cast in general like I cannot believe this, and they're not even trying to hide it. I am done with Supernatural. Not the actors themselves. Misha Collin, I just want to thank Misha Collins, Jensen Ackles, and pretty much everyone on the cast for doing an amazing job despite the writers completely just up 15 seasons. Supernatural's legacy will now just be queerbaiting and killing off people of color and just being a bad show in general. That's what Supernatural's legacy is going to be. And I'm just amazed about how the bar was low. Trust me, the bar for the finale was low. But this just went underneath. It went 6 feet down. If there's one positive thing I would say about the finale was Miracle, the dog, and the memes that came out of it. And the show just ruined it. They ruined 15 years of character development. They killed off 2 of my comfort characters, not 1 but 2. And I'm never gonna be okay. Still haven't processed their deaths. I have a lot of schoolwork to do, and I don't think I'm actually ever gonna get like time to process anything from the show, and I'm never gonna be okay with it. And this is a huge big cue to Andrew Deb and the writers who completely ruined the show. Castiel deserved so much better. He really did. I will fight anyone who says otherwise. Same with Dean. I will fight all of you if you disagree with me. Dean Winchester deserved better. He didn't deserve to die like that. He could have just lived a long life like Sam. But no. So I'm gonna go do work, fix my hair. Thanks for watching my video. I am new at this YouTube thing. I only have my iPhone to film, and you know what, my storage, I have 128 gigabytes, just finished like midway as I was filming, which is really funny because it just means I just have to like clear up my entire camera roll. I have a lot of stuff there, so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm sorry about my birds. Have a good day. Watch any other show. I suggest Merlin or Lucifer or Good Omens. These are really good shows to watch. Have a good day, especially Jensen and Misha and Cass, Dean. Have a good day, especially them. I hope the Wincesties are happy with themselves for completely ruining the show and my perception of the Winchesters, relationship. Okay, I'm running out of time, so goodbye. I don't know when my next video is gonna be, but I don't know. Subscribe to my channel, or don't. I don't care anymore. This is just a rant because I have a lot to talk about, and Supernatural in general. So goodbye, have a nice day, peace out.